It's time to get creative with Cassie. Welcome back to my paper studio. Today we're doing another installment on the Shabby Chic junk journal series that I am working on. All the videos for this will be listed under Shabby Chic junk journal, start to finish. So, as I said in the last video, I went ahead and went through all these pockets and took the ephemera out, and I stitched around each one of them. So that is done, and I'm very happy with that. I'm not going to pull them all out and show them to you because I don't want to have to keep retying my little bow here in the front. So I said this time when we come back, we'll do some pockets and stuff. So I have like 4 ideas of stuff we can do in this video. We'll see how far we get. If we don't get that far, then they'll be in the next video. So, anyway, let's open up the journal. And then I went ahead and I showed you guys in the last video that I had gotten the Shabby Chic pockets or whatever. They're just all different pockets from different kits. So they come like this on the page, and you cut them out and you put them together, something like this. So I've gone ahead and I've done that with 4 of them so that you didn't have to watch me cut and ink and sew and all that stuff. We're going to put 1 in each signature. So we have those. And then we have these file folders that we made in, I think, video 1 it was. So I've got 4 of those that we're going to put into each signature as well. And then I went through and I found some 6x6 papers that I really like. I love this side, and this side is pretty too. So we're going to make something with these that I saw on YouTube. I don't remember who I seen make it. Who was that? I don't know. It's somebody I don't watch very often. But we're going to be making a altered paperclip matchbook notebook. If that makes any sense. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, the first thing I want to do is go ahead and glue in these pockets. So, let's figure out where we want to put them. I think I'm going to put my first one right here. Just like so. Let me bring this over a little bit. I think the first one's going to go right here, like so. I'm going to glue down the edge, across the bottom, and up this edge. That way it's a tuck, tuck, tuck. I am going to use my Fabri-Tac. Fabri-Fix, 3-in-1. They're all basically the same thing. I think between Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Fix, I think the only difference is one was washable and the other one was not. With 3-in-1, I have no idea what the difference is in that. If you ask me, they're all the same glue. Okay. This is going to be pretty close to the center of the book. You can trim them down a little bit if you want, but my signatures are not going to get that full because, well, they're going to get full, but it's not going to be crazy because we've only got like 5 pages in each. So that was on 1, 2. Okay. So 1, 2. What's the middle one? This one. This one's the music. So I don't want to put the music in the music. We'll put this one. Okay. And I've already explained to y'all, I like to keep my journals balanced, I guess is what I would call it, and do like the whole matchy thing. I'm just weird like that. I don't know. I'm just weird. So, I don't know if the ephemera we put in these pockets will be matchy, but the pockets are. Meaning they're in the same place and all that. Okay. So there's signature 2, 1, 2, and we'll do the music in this one. Do you have to put them all in the same place? Absolutely not. Do you, boo? That's like gonna be my new catchphrase. Do you, boo? I don't know. I like how it sounds. Okay. So that one's there. And then we're gonna go 1 and 2. And we're gonna put in our last triple pocket. Get this one in. I am putting them fairly close to the bottom of the page, just because that's how I want it. I'm sorry if y'all hear me hiccuping all the time, or like these, they're not exactly like burps, but they're not exactly like hiccups. But like if you hear a pause in my voice or something, that's what I'm doing. It happens to me all the time ever since I've had the bariatric surgery. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so we have those pockets in. So we'll set this aside for right now, and we'll bring this in. I'm still going to use my Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to just run a bead of glue across the top and across the bottom. And then we're going to smoosh that shut. Okay. Set this aside to dry. We're going to do that to all 4 of these. Okay, and smoosh. Set that one aside, or throw it aside like I just did, whichever works for you. Okay, again, we'll go ahead and smoosh. I like that word, smoosh. Do you guys make up your own words too? Like cattywampus, crookedy, smoosh. You know, all those. cattywampus really isn't a made-up word, but crookedy is. My friend Joy over in JJ with Joy on Facebook, she's always making up new words. We call them joyisms. Alrighty. So these I want to put in, obviously they're going in the second half of the signature because we already have one thing in the first half of the signature. So I want to put these in where it's kind of sticking out, the tab. So like if we put that in there like that and we look at the side of the book, we can see the tab. So I think that that's really cute. Just there like so. And then if we do glue here, down here, and down here, we'd have a pocket here and a pocket here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to follow my stitching and do glue, glue, glue. That's probably way more glue than I need. And I'm going to put this right at the top. I am putting it on top of the lace that's on the edge of the page. I have some glue seepage. We'll take care of that. We will, we will. Okay. All right. So there's that one. Now, my goodness. Apparently the dog was having a bad dream. The dog and the cat are sharing a bed, and apparently the cat got in the dog's way. So now I'm going to put this one as far down towards the bottom as I can, the same way, and I'm in the last signature now. So then we'll go back to the middle signatures and we will figure out placement for the middle two based on where these line up, if that makes sense. Okay, so same thing, going over the top of the lace. I just did the 3 sides so that we have a tuck here and here. Okay, so now we'll go to our second signature right here, and we'll see where we want this one placed. And I think I'm gonna go I might go down a little bit lower so that this one, and I'm sorry if y'all can't see this, but you know, I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So then if we put this one like here-ish, okay, yeah, about like that. Okay. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just evening the tabs up and making sure that they run, you know, like one's not super high and this one's super low and there's a big gap between this one and that one. Because when you look at it from the side of the book, you're going to want it to be, you know, aesthetically pleasing. So, same thing, gluing it on the 3 sides. There'll be a pocket here and there. And then, hopefully this one didn't move too much. Nope. We'll go like right there with it. So I don't know if you can see those three, but boom, 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 and then the other one will be like right here. I'll try and tip the book sideways once I get this one in. That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Move that one just a tad up. All right, and then when we close it, now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's no like major gaps or anything between them. They're just all right there. And I kind of think I want to put eyelets on the bottoms of them. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, put our glue up, find the eyelets, colored eyelets. Let's see if I can find some more of these nice white ones. I have a couple of different kinds of white ones in here, and one set is like not a very nice set. And I don't think I have any more of the real nice ones left. I wonder, I don't know. Will you set still, mister? Let's see here. I mean, we could do gray. Maybe. I don't know if I want to do gray. And I haven't used any black, so I don't want to do black. Okay, we're not going to use color. We're going to go to our metal. Well, I mean, all eyelets are metal, right? We're going to go to our metal ones, and I think I'll just do silver. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. Gets my big bite, or not my big bite, my crocodile, and I'm just gonna put them right here in the bottom corner. That way we can put a little dangle on them. Okay, stay in there like you're supposed to. Let me turn the book like this. Hopefully y'all can still see. And smoosh. Oh, it didn't smoosh all the way. See, that's... There, that's smooshed all the way, but I'm sure deformed it. Of course it did. Okay. Okay. So, my handle on my crocodile is always trying to come off. Okay. So, got that one. And then we've got this one. really need to get me a new crocodile. I have the Big Bite, but it's just sometimes, bless me, sorry, excuse me. Sometimes it's just easier to use your little handheld one, but mine is not in the greatest shape anymore. Alrighty, so those are on there, so you can see them now. Boom, 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 boom. We can hang some charms from there when we get to that point. And I'm also going to make something out of this clip for this book. So we call them Brenda clips because our friend Brenda was the one that was making them all the time, and she like explained to us all how to make them and whatever. So okay, let's move on to this. For this, you're going to need your paper cutter, trimmer, whatever. I don't know where mine went. And of course I'm going to make 4 of them because I have 4 signatures. So I'm going to need 2 pieces of paper. Well, yes, I'm going to need 2 pieces of paper. And you come in here at, she said 2 inches, but whew, that's kind of small. I'm going to go 3 inches. So right down the middle. So 1 piece of paper is going to make 2. Okay? So yeah, so you need 2 pieces of paper to make 4 of them. And then we're going to go 3 inches. And we've got those. Okay, you're done with the cutter. Now, we're going to fold this up slightly. I don't know how far up I folded that. Where's my bone folder? Here's my bone folder. Okay, and then, no, I did it backwards. We're going to fold this down to where it just comes underneath the edge, so that can tuck into there. So this, we're making our matchbook. I'm going to take my corner punch and I'm going to round my corners because I want to. Okay, and I'm going to do the same exact thing with these. So I'm going to try and make them all approximately the same size. We'll see what happens. They don't have to be perfect, you know. You can fold them down a little smaller if you want. In fact, I might make the other 2 a little bit smaller. I mean, the thing itself would be a little bit bigger. That makes sense. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. What are you doing? That corner's like, I'm not gonna corner around for you. No, girl. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to make my flap at the bottom a little bit smaller. That way, when we bring this flap down, it's a little bit taller. Okay, and Okay, so see, this one's gonna be a little bit, not much, but a little bit taller than that one. So it don't matter what size you make them whatever size you want. And if you'd rather go on your scoreboard and score these and then fold them, you can do that as well. Okay, I'm going to round the corners here. And then here. Okie doke. So we've got the bases of those made. Set those aside. Clean up all our little pieces. Okay, so now we do need our trimmer again. And I cut those at 3 inches. So I'm gonna make the paper for the inside, because like I said, these are gonna be little notebooks. So I'm gonna come 1/4 of an inch short of 3 inches. So it's gonna be 2 3/4 inches. I'm gonna do that once. We're gonna go twice. Three times. And that's pretty much it. So 4 times. Okay. Then we're going to take this, and I have 4 sheets of paper here. Fold it in half. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to have to trim it again anyway. So you can do this a couple of different ways. She took hers and did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch right in the top so that she could write on that. Or you could do it like a true matchbook and just put it down here and then staple, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the easy way, I think. So I'm just going to 1 staple, 2 staple, make sure those are down, and then that's obviously too long. So we're gonna find where it bends up at. Okay, and then we're going to just rip them off. Okay. And then the important part here, you could save these to stamp on and stuff, which I think I'm going to. I'm gonna save those little puppies. Okay. Okay. So I need 4 paper clips. Okay. And I'm just using the small paper clips. They're the uncoated paper clips. So you got to think, do you want it to go in where it flips down, or do you want it to go in where it flips up? To me, a matchbook flips up, so that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put the long side of my paper clip on the back side, and then because we have this, I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter than the 3 inches, so we'll go like 2/16 shorter. No, we'll go a 1/4 shorter, so it's an 1/8 on each side. Okay, and then we need it to go in there, and we need our pencil so I can mark where this goes. Where's the fold? There's the fold. So I'll cut right there. So this one's getting cut at almost 2.5, not quite. So now I'll take this piece and we're just going to glue it on the back here. I thought these were really cute. Again, if I can find the chick that I seen make this, I'll list her in the description box, but okay. So that's going to ensure that that paper clip stays there. Well, it should anyway. If you want to put the paper clip on and put this on before you put the papers in, you can, but I kind of forgot, so it can be done afterwards as well. Okay, so now we have a cute little paper clip. So let's do this again and I'll show you the easier way to do it. So put your paper clip on, measure where your paper's got to go. Fold that back on itself so you know. Okay, we'll go right here. Cut this down like so. And these are really simple to make, and then you just like decorate the front, and we have the Shabby Chic snippet pieces, so that'll make it really easy to be able to decorate them, because you know the snippet pieces, they're smaller pieces. So okay, now we take another stack of our papers. Okay, so take these again, fold them in half. I'm just going to pop them center-wise. Staple that. And then there we go. And then this will just tuck in there like so. We've got more little pieces of our coffee dyed paper, and then we'll do the next one. Okay. So you could very easily sit down and like mass produce these and make up a ton of them to have in your stash, and they're super quick to make. And And then, of course, I'll decorate a couple of them. Or I'm going to decorate all 4 of them. But you know what I mean. You could use a different pattern paper on the inside to cover your paper clip. My paper just so happens to be double-sided, so I'm just using what I have. I went through my stash to find some 6x6 papers, and you don't even have to use 6x6 papers to make this with. It was just an idea on how they could use up their 6x6s. But I mean, you could take a 12x12 and make a bunch of these out of it, or you know, you could even take printables and turn the printables into this. You could do it however you want. Okay. So we'll just rip these out again. I can usually rip a couple at a time. Again, saving these pieces because those are going to be great to stamp on. Make little labels out of them even. Okay. Tuck that in there like so. And then we've got one more here to do. Because like I said, we need one for each signature. Fold that back on itself. Get my extra little piece here. We'll go right there. Doke. So see, if you wanted to, you could glue this down here like that. I think that's kind of pretty, but I'm just gonna do the matchy because it's what I do, apparently. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so matchy. Like, I don't know. I think that's why I can't do the eclectic stuff, because everything's got to be matchy. And I think that's why I have such a hard time mixing, like, kits and, like, scrapbook paper and stuff like that. Oh no. Of course, I'm out of staples. Easy fix. I know right where they're at. As my nose itches. You know, my neck and my shoulders are hurting today. I don't know why. I don't know what I could have done. But they're bugging me. There we go. Da 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 da. Make sure we throw this little discarded staple out. I don't want any of my animals getting a hold of it. Hey, look at that. We did that one in two. Two little rippy dips. Okay. Alright. Let's put our cutter away because I am done with it. And then, see, I still have 2 pieces of this that I can use in other places. Okay. So, just clean up a little bit here. We'll put our stapler away. Put the pen in our glue. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do. We're going to need some fibers. We're going to need some words, maybe some fussy cuts. We've got this little scrap. And we've got this little scrap. Oh, no. Why? Oh, no. Blah! Everything's falling to the floor. We've got this. Okay. I think I'm just gonna start with one, okay? Just one. Oh my, what's going on with the end of that? My goodness gracious. Fixed. Okay, so I want to put this on here like so. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh man, I should have inked. Y'all were sitting there screaming that at me, weren't ya? Oh well. Okay, so there's that. Now, I've got these cute little vintage tickets that are pink. Aren't they cute? Like, I could just tuck that in there like so. You know, or like that. But, okay, let's see what we got. We've already started ripping this page up, but we've got text in the back, so we don't need text, really. We need pretty stuff, right? Oh, how about a clock? We could put a brad in the middle of that clock. And then we could, like, fussy cut a little rose or something. Oh, that's like as big as the clock. No, not one as big as the clock. What if we just use like that? Ooh, what if we put the rosebud on there and kind of like, and put the rosebud in the ticket? The rosebud on the ticket would be cute. And then maybe put the leaf down like over here. That would be cute. Okay, I'm going to fussy cut these out. I'll be right back. All right, so I have those cut out. That was not an easy task. They're pretty fiddly. I'm going to ink it, you know, because it's what we do. I'm going to ink all my pieces here. Ink this guy up as well. And then I'm going to ink around this. And then I'm going to, there we go. Okay. So, I know I want to glue my little rose on my ticket. So I'm going to do that. Oh, isn't that cute? I know I want to put a brad in here. Use my pokey tool. my goodness. This is the fiddliest brad I've ever used. Okay. Give it a little squish. Squish, 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 squish. And I think I want to put a little bit of lace behind here. Let me pick up the stuff I dropped on the floor. Okay. So, I just got this little piece of lace. It's a little too long. Must snip her off. Okay, that's about right. Beep. Okay, put the lace on there. We're going to put down our clock. Like so. And then we will put our ticket on. A little extra glue on the ticket so it can go through the lace. Put that there like so. And then, should we put the little leaf over here? Should we put the leaf like that, maybe? Maybe just put the leaf there, or not there. Or leave the leaf off. I honestly think we could leave the leaf off. I don't think it needs it. I don't think it really would add anything to it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to put the leaf on. Okay, so now what we can do though with it is find us a little something something here. This might work. That's a little too yellow for that though. Okay, let's use this. Going to round my corners. And we're gonna ink. I love this little piece of ephemera. I just think it is, oh, well, we might not be using that piece. But I love that little piece of ephemera. Okay, so my idea was to have that there and then put like a little word across it, but it takes up quite a bit of space. Maybe we should just put the word across like that. Concealed. Let's see what happens if we try to round the corners on this. Is my corner rounder too big? Will it just chomp away at it? Oh, well, it kind of works. I mean, it makes it kind of a funny shape, but it works. I'm just getting those white edges. So fiddly. And then we're just gonna put this across here. Just like that. And now I will show you what it would look like in the book. So we've got one thing in the front and one thing in the back. So it doesn't really matter where this goes. I've made this one to go in this direction. So let's go right here on the other side of our coffee die. So this could be placed anywhere. Obviously, I'm putting it on the page here, but isn't that just the cutest? And then, you know, it just opens up and you can rip these little pages out to use for journaling, or you could journal in it just as it is. And there it is. Now, I think I'm going to take this just a little bit further here. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I hit the recording arm with the journal itself, so I apologize. That was a big jar. I'm going to make a mess. Boop. Boop. Okay. I need my needle. I'm going to attempt to thread my needle. Okay. Okay, play nice. Play nice. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, this ain't working. Hand sewing tools. Here we go. Right here. Bada boom, bada bing. You know, I don't know why we just don't get our needle threaders out to begin with. Like, why not? Instead, no, we'd rather sit and fight with it, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do to make this even cuter is I am going to tie a little bow in the top. Oh no, I did it again. Why did I pull that out? Hey, second time's a charm. Apparently. Okay. So, y'all probably can't see this because I'm holding it really close to me, but I am just tying a bow in the top of this. But the way I have to hold it to get it to tie it is kind of tricky here, because I'm one person and I've only got 2 hands when I need 3, so oh my goodness. Let's just tie this in a knot first. That might work better. To just okay, and then we'll try the bow. Okay. I don't want that big of a bow. Alright, there we go. And we'll just snip and snip. And there we go. We have ourselves a cute little bow. So that's all I did. So I just went in through one side, went in through the other, and tied a cute little bow. So then this will go back on our page. And there we have it. Ta-da-da-da! How long's this video been? Oh my gosh, we're at 55 minutes already? I really don't get a lot done in a video, do I? Well, I mean, we did. We put in 8 different pockets and made 4 little matchbook thingies, and I got 1 decorated. So, I've showed you how to decorate these up. I made all 4 on camera. I'm going to go ahead and ink those, decorate them up, put them in the journal, off camera. And then when we come back for the next video, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something. I know I have my little dangle clip thing I want to make. I want to put some dangles on here. I know we need some more pockets. I have a couple ideas on a couple other pockets we can make, but I do need to print out some more Shabby Chic-y papers on regular paper so that we can make those. So I've got a list of to-dos before I can come back and do the next video again, because you guys don't want to see me print, you don't want to see me cut, you don't want to see me ink and all that stuff. So anyway, thank you for being here today. If you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It is free and it only takes a second. Even if you don't think you're going to watch my videos again, please subscribe, because again, it's free and it helps me and I really appreciate that. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember to make today your own and be creative, and I will see you all in the next video. Toodaloo!